Hey everyone! You know, Kidder Music Service is one of the greatest assets to our school district. From providing day-to-day materials like reeds and valve oil, to purchasing pieces of sound and instrumental equipment, there isn't anything they can't do. Kidder Music Service helps our students sound the best they can each and every day, and we are proud to call them a Music in the Making sponsor. If you are looking for similar materials for your school, don't hesitate to call and ask for assistance and mention us, Music in the Making, today. Their number is 309-692-4040, or visit kiddermusic.com, that's KIDDER music.com today for all your music classroom needs. And now, on to the podcast. Welcome to Music in the Making.
That's illegal.
I want to be with you everywhere. A Halloween party. Oh, that's fun. Let's talk about work.
That's not what I said.
Well, and I like Stanridge, so it's like I kind of.
Oh, you guys are friends?
Yeah,
You guys
I talked
are
to him. Yeah, we talked
to him last week.
a whole 5 minutes at Midwest last year. We are 3 high school and junior high music teachers from West Central Illinois.
And someone had to go to the bathroom during intermission and missed it. And that someone is me.
Yeah! Each week we will talk about our experiences in the classroom, community, and personal lives too. Please welcome your hosts, Lisa Hallen.
We say move all this stuff down there, and then it gets moved, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why have we moved that from there to there to there? Stop recording.
Art Martinez. Happy Friday if it's not a Friday, or Saturday or Sunday, or if you're Lisa, it's a week later. And Kevin Ferry.
Oh, what you're talking about.
During class. Yeah, you just said something funny and no one
No,
could
she
hear
didn't.
It. Yes, she did.
No,
If it's
she
funny,
didn't.
You have to laugh.
Do you know her? It's not
I'm
fun.
hilarious. Thank you.
She's
Just
like a
like your face.
She's like a Lisa.
Funny looking.
She's like a Lisa 2.0. It's kind of hilarious.
Is that an insult? She sounded like that was.
I don't want to be a 2.0.
Here comes your feedback evaluation.
Yeah,
Final grade.
literally something was.
It was
supposed
gonna be an A.
to
It's an A- now.
I haven't given a student teacher an A in years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well. It's been a while.
Satisfactory.
I have told all of my
Test
applications that I have gotten an A because they need to know. I'm just like, I got an A because I
Well-
assumed it would just be
Well,
an A.
proficient starts with P.
You know what?
And basic starts with B. So.
You know what happens when you assume, right?
I don't want to say it because Mrs. Fornoff's going to be like,
Uh-huh. Well,
Good.
maybe you shouldn't assume.
You just went up
Maybe
in my
you should.
book.
Maybe you should work harder,
okay.
Work harder, not
not smarter.
harder.
Back in my day,
Back in my day when I had to go uphill. and
we
downhill.
died when we were 55 because we worked so hard.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's basically what happened. That's basically what happened back then. Welcome back to another episode
What
of
did
Music-
you say, Chloe?
There's an echo in here so far apart. Welcome back to episode 50.
5-0.
5-0. Na 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 na.
Everybody's mad at me right now.
Yes, I was gonna say, you
I
reached
yelled-
under the table.
I yelled at you though, and I kept moving his hand because Art goes.
And you did it in the last podcast too, and I was like, he's doing the thing he doesn't like.
I do. I hate it.
Uh-huh.
I hate it.
But anyway, my
Yeah.
perfect rendition of Hawaii 5-0.
It was pretty good. I mean, were you being a trumpet or a French horn there? I couldn't
definitely
tell.
the French horn. Because
I'll leave.
the sky is French.
You can't leave. It's your podcast,
You're
Mrs.
right.
Fornoff.
Also,
The fries are French. All that stuff.
I don't. Okay, that's where that's. I'm like, you've been saying that like 27
Fries
times.
are
the
French.
last-
Yeah, the
the
fries
last-
are French. I mean,
And
yes.
so are the horns.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
yesterday it was Melanoma, because that's
Yeah.
all I could know that song, and it's hilarious.
She's so good.
It's hilarious.
She's
It's great.
15 years old.
rocking it.
What is your favorite saying these days? She's a freshman. We got a lot of those this year.
Thank you for clapping. Not doing
Not on the table.
Yep. That's what got you last time.
That's what got it last time. Episode
Oh, I
50.
did it. I did it right here.
Uh-huh.
And I was
I know, I heard
for those
it.
of you, because we're not videoing right now, it's about 3 feet from the microphone.
Yeah. But episode 50, a big one, because not only do we have a humongous Lisa's List coming up in a couple minutes, but it is night 1 of the musical.
It is.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Yeah, Scoundrels. That's such a weird word to say. Scoundrels.
I don't.
And they don't say it in the
Do
musical.
you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah. They never say it in the musical.
They never say scoundrels, right?
Yeah.
Dirty, rotten,
Rotten.
cheating, something,
Else.
swear word.
Yeah, basically. It is. The movie is so, like, it could be funnier. It's definitely an 80, like one of those, like, 80s
More funny.
movies. More funnier. Most funnier. Most funniest. And
Nobody can hear you.
you want to be the commentary, you gotta get closer to the
I
microphone
can hear
and
her
say,
and I'm enjoying it.
peanut gallery all the way over there. Jeez. Anyway,
Doing my job. God.
the kids are outstanding. I really, really enjoy this musical, and to see that many people up there, like, doing the thing.
This is, I mean, I'd never seen it before. I have heard the title, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, before, but, like, the music's really good. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a hidden gem.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say too. If you watch the movie and this, the lines are almost like the same.
Really?
A lot of it is almost the same. The only thing that's like the musical does differently is the Omaha person has a bigger role in the show than they do in the movie. Because I'm pretty sure the Frenchman doesn't get with the Omaha person in the movie. I think he's just kind of like extra character. Oh,
Was that Fox and Jenica?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Wow.
In the movie though, the actor who plays Emperor Palpatine is the butler, so that's pretty cool. But also seeing Steve Martin look the same that he has like since he was on SNL was pretty hilarious too. So, but
You were watching SNL in the 80s?
I've been watching SNL, old SNL since like 2010 when it stopped being funny.
How old is
He's
Steve
old.
Martin?
He's like 70 something.
Steve Martin is 79 years old.
Dude, and Only Murders in the Building is awesome. He's so
Oh, I
good
want to
at
watch
it.
that.
Oh, it's so good.
We had an art teacher at Avon named Dion Moss.
Wait, what?
Shout out.
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
We had an art teacher in Avon. Her name was Dion Moss.
Shout out.
And when she, in her grade school art classes, like, she always had the unit on, like, Egyptian art. She would show King Tut every time.
King Tut. Oh yeah, I love that. Well, that song up there, Great Big Stuff. That's what it sounds like to
Yeah.
me. Like that sounds like Steve Martin's song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great. No, the show is funny. It's very good.
Yeah, it's good.
The pacing is good too. Like there really isn't. There's a lot of jokes, but it doesn't like. It's not like overly.
What was it, about 2 hours and 20 minutes? It's a long show, but it doesn't feel that long.
No,
I agree.
No,
It doesn't. Like,
keeps
when you do
going.
The Music Man and it's 2.5 hours long, The Music Man feels like it's 2.5 hours long.
Well, because they reprise a lot of the music. Like, this one's like one reprise of this song, one reprise of this song. Music Man's like, let's reprise the first act.
Oh, and they're
second
so
act.
long. Madam Librarian is like a 27-minute song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Well, in the movie, of course, it's like somewhat shortened because I'm sure there's dialogue in the play that's not, yeah. It's
Yeah.
long.
Anyway, if we never do The Music Man again, I will be happy.
Isn't
I
that
love
the
the
one
show.
with the marching
Oh, same.
band?
Yeah,
That when you had, like, the
76
junior high
trombones
kids
at the
come?
big parade. Yeah,
You need-
and it's great for that because you've got to have a big cast, but then you bring in the junior high marching band, and all of their moms and all they do is walk in at the end,
Yeah.
play really badly, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay," and we've gotten their $20 for their parents to
Minuet
walk
in
in.
G.
Yeah, la di da di da di da di da. So I don't know if I've ever told you this. Quick little fairy tale. So when we did that, Kendall was in grade school. My daughter Kendall,
Shout
Shout
out.
out.
and so they have Amaryllis and Winthrop. So we had Ani Walters Kramer's brother Owen
Shout out.
was
Shout out.
Winthrop, and Kendall was Amaryllis. And so in one of the opening scenes, Marion is giving Amaryllis a piano lesson. So we've got a real piano on stage, and Kendall's really playing it, like playing whatever it is, and she plays it, and it's got that crossover for the last note, right? And
Yeah.
so Kendall was doing it, and comedy genius, so stupid simple. She's playing it, and the whatever's like, okay, crossover, and Kendall goes. Boop. So she took her left arm, went all the way over her head in a huge arch, and just plunked the last note. I mean, the audience just died laughing. But no, I mean, it was cute. It was cute. So
No,
yeah.
it's a classic show though. But you need like you need the board of directors, the school board. You need to have a quartet, and it's very difficult.
So we did the Music Man in Avon years ago, and we just didn't have enough guys.
Sure.
So Marion's dad, his name may rest in peace, Greg Chatterton. Harold Hill's dad, Pat McKinley. Our guidance counselor, school counselor, Larry Rollins, and I
Shout out to all those people.
were the quartet.
Oh, that's cool. That's
It
good,
was
yeah.
awesome. And
Well, it
so
makes sense because they're like adults and like they'd be old people.
yeah,
School
we were
board.
older,
Yeah.
and it was. I mean, we had a blast, and it was so
I love that stuff.
freaking good. And
Oh, yeah.
like I was the bass too.
Nice.
And so when our Harold came over, he goes, "What is that?" Ice cream.
Yeah.
And I'm,
I can't sing the ice cream. Yeah.
so I would purposely be like, ice cream. And he's like, no, down here. And I'd be like, ice cream.
Yeah.
He'd look at me and he'd be like, you son of a,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
let's go.
Yeah.
And the audience is laughing,
Yeah.
you know. But when we did Light a Rose, I'm home again, Rose. And we're like sashaying across the stage. It's when Marion is sitting at the picnic or at a bench in a park or whatever. And we're just Light a Rose. And we stop and hello, Marianne, and do the hat thing. And then on the last night, her dad handed her a rose. And she just started crying. Oh, it was so good. So good. Musicals are fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's fun.
Get off your phone.
It's one of my all-time. I'm making a note so I can add an audio clip.
Oh, you're gonna do
His
Light a
singing is
Rose.
Perfect.
I know.
Why mess with perfection?
I
Well,
don't.
no, well, not that part. The ice cream part. In case people have never seen the musical, they gotta see it.
Yeah,
It's so
I'm
good.
gonna be honest. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Oh, the band teacher's never seen the movie about the fake band teacher.
But, yeah.
La di da di da di da di da. La di
Minuet
da.
in G. It's pretty.
It's a
great.
good movie.
It's
And
very
watch
good.
the original. The second one's okay. The remake with Matthew Broderick, because he's awesome, but the original is really good. The Winthrop is phenomenal in that show.
How can there be any sin? And I love the storyline of they're like, those people hate each other. They can't agree on anything. And then literally the rest of the movie, they're just singing.
They're best friends.
Yeah, it's power of music. That's the power of music. You know that song, Lisa?
Yeah, we know.
Power,
We just.
yes.
Yeah.
The power
Chloe's the only
of
one who's appreciating this right
the
now.
power of Back to the Future.
Because he doesn't know when to stop.
What?
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't hear that one. Sorry. Anyway.
So, yeah, just squirrel moment. Like Back to the Future. Have you ever heard of getting Shawshanked?
Getting Shawshank?
I've heard of it, but I don't
You
remember.
get Shawshanked. It's like getting Rickrolled,
Oh, okay.
but with movies.
Okay.
So you used to back in my day, you used to like scroll through channels to watch, like when you're at a hotel.
Yeah, right.
Like
Fine,
you're
fine,
scrolling
fine.
through
Yep.
channels, and then you're like, "Oh, Shawshank Redemption,"
And you sit and watch it.
and you'd sit and watch the whole thing.
Yep.
I get that way with any of the Back to the Futures.
Cat loves it.
Love,
I'm like,
yes.
and my wife's like, these movies are stupid. I know. They're awesome. So, yeah, I get Shawshanked on all three Back to the Futures. It doesn't matter where they are.
I had maybe seen the first one only, and then I met Kat, and then she's like, I love all these movies, and I've seen them probably the most times in my entire lifetime combined. Easy.
Gotta
So,
go back in time.
That is gonna be fun. Pops.
We are singing that at Pops,
I
back
listened
in
to that
time.
the other day. So anyway, but yeah, Dirty Round Scoundrels is gonna be great. We got tonight, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, and then on to the next thing, which would be Marquez.
Marquez will be here on the 1st. You
Shout
guys.
out Marquez.
Woo!
We have to bring the microphone to dinner. Probably not.
I need to ask him. He's not
Wait,
been
where's
getting
Eden?
back to me. I've sent him a couple emails. I know.
Mark
because
him.
apparently I sent out an email or a text or something and said dinner at 4:30.
Yeah, you told me 4:30.
I don't.
Verbally told us.
Verbally told. I mean, that was stupid, but we'll see. I sent him an email. I sent him an email with our recordings from Soul Ensemble. Then I sent him an email yesterday or today. I don't know. Chloe and I were talking about it, and I'm like, that sounds stupid. So I emailed him, and I'm like, what time are you going to be in so we can plan dinner plans? And then you guys have district band on the 7th.
Thank you for remembering that.
I immediately, when I saw your email, it said district band, or whoever's email, or it was Eric had it on his
Yeah.
thing. And I'm like, oh, I need to put that on my calendar. And then I smiled a little bit. Do you know why?
Is this for Central?
No.
I have a track meet.
Oh.
No, the all district concert, all district band concert.
Sad.
I'll hear you. I'll hear every. You're going to play the same stuff whenever your next 5th and 6th grade concert is, right?
I'm not
You're
gonna
gonna-
play the same stuff. They're not gonna play the same stuff.
Oh,
They're sorry.
whoa. You might need to start learning new stuff then. If,
I know.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying the Central Band kids aren't gonna play the same stuff at their May concert as their early April concert.
Okay.
No.
Well, all right. Well,
Like
then,
6th
good on
grade
you.
will probably play some of the same, but 5th graders gotta keep going.
Good on you. Yeah. So district band concert, organizational contest, ACT test the day before
Oh, yeah.
organizational contest.
Wouldn't have it any
Shout
other
out
way.
ACT that no colleges ever look at and care
Not
about anymore, but whatever.
Yeah, for real.
Don't tell them.
Yeah, too late.
Don't tell who.
Who's talking right now?
I know. I
heard
can't
a
see her
weird
and I can't
voice-
hear her.
Weird voice in the
We're like,
background.
wah, 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 wah.
So anyway, so yeah, busy.
I think
But you know what?
I think everybody is ready for the list of Lisa.
Lisa list.
I don't think
Lisa
you're ready,
list.
but it's
Friends
coming
Sound.
anyway.
Here it comes. Brought to you by Kidder Music.
Okay,
The Lisa
so-
list.
Oh, that.
You probably better get permission from Beth to say that because she may be like, meh,
I ain't paying
we're
for
not sponsoring the Lisa list. All right,
But, like, depending on how good the list
we got about
is.
10 minutes before I got
That's,
a jet.
dude, this.
No.
Do we need to have part 2?
Maybe.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's
Lisa.
rattle them
Okay,
off.
first of all, do not rush Lisa's list.
That's the first
this
thing.
is from the iMac episodes.
My bad. Your podcast.
That
We're
actually
just-
has to do with the first one. This is from the iMac episodes that I was not a part of. There was a super annoying sound in the back of the West episode. Like, were you in the lobby of the Pure Marquette? It was like,
Yeah.
there was like I think it was from the coffee shop, like the high pitch. And I wrote, not on Lisa's podcast. It was so annoying. You have to listen to the background.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I was the first one there. I got set up. No one was there. Wes, by the time he sat down, everyone and their mother was there, and the jazz band started setting up. Like, oh. And it wasn't on him. It wasn't his fault. But it's
No.
like, of course, it's like, oh, of course, now that we're gonna start, everyone shows up. So that's rough.
I was just like, what is that? And why
I can
are
maybe
we
go back and
podcasting
edit
right
that
there?
high pitch. Maybe get some of the high tones out or something. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
It was absolutely iconic that Caitlin shouted herself out. that was a
Shout out
highlight.
For
to
her
self
birthday?
shout out.
But she was like, I don't know, she sat down and you said Caitlin and she said shout out. And I was like, that's hilarious.
Good one.
Speaking of Caitlin, I listened to this part like 3 or 4 times. I kept rewinding it because I'm like, there's no way that's what she said. But it sounds... Stop.
Okay.
It sounds like you guys are talking about me, and Caitlin says something that sounds like I hate her, and not in a, oh, she's so talented, I hate her way. And I could not figure it out, but I don't think she actually hates me. But I was like, why did she say that right there?
Just
I'm
my
going to have to go back
podcast.
and listen to that
Yeah,
because I don't
yeah.
remember that at all.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Because
she-
I would have,
Oh.
I would have defended your honor.
Oh yeah, or like at least brought attention to it. So when you were explaining to Wes about my friend who tracked the minutes of the episode,
Yeah.
and of course I texted her like, hey, you need to listen to this, and she said, shout out to my favorite MR podcasters.
Yay.
And she said it was absolutely worth the time it took to do that because we're all still talking about it.
Nice.
Hey, let's never talk about it again. Never.
Okay, and then no more taking phone calls on the podcast. You're whispering like no one can hear it. It is so annoying. I can hear every word. He's still talking, and Kevin's having a phone call. I'm like, what are we doing?
It was important. I had to take it.
Then walk away. God gave you legs.
I couldn't. Was that the West podcast?
I think
Still the
so.
same one, yeah.
We can do that right now because I just had a phone call. I walked out and I have an interview for Quincy on Tuesday.
Hey! Way to go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyway,
Good job.
okay.
Nice.
My little insight there.
Go back to your
There you
cave.
Be more like Chloe.
Way to go.
But yeah, no more phone calls, Kevin. Shout out to Wes for the shout outs. I was like getting a big head listening to that podcast.
And he was like hunched over the microphone as he was doing it. Like he was this far away. He
was-
leaned up over the table and
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Love that.
It was a rough episode because there were so many technical errors. I don't know. My computer was just like, nah, I'm good.
nah, brah.
And then he pulled a U and picked up the microphone. And then it went out. And yeah.
That was not me.
No, that was Kevin. It's right.
Yeah.
He pulled a Kevin, which ended up being a U because
Who's
he
here?
didn't let you talk.
Mr. Silver.
Okay.
All right, keep going. Sorry.
Also, Kevin said, quote, used to have a Monmouth Municipal Band, and I wrote, boo, Kevin, yay, Madeline, because they 100% still do have one.
I apologize,
and
Madeline.
conducts it. So,
Fact
I
check.
apologize, Madeline.
so shout out Monmouth Municipal Band.
I apologize, Madeline.
You wanna do it one
And
more
Kevin
time,
wants to
just
play tuba this summer.
No, no. Madeline doesn't want me to play tuba this summer.
Fair. Okay, so now...
Are we done with the West podcast? For God's sake.
It was a rough one. I won't lie. That episode was pretty hard to get through, editing-wise.
No,
No,
I
Wes
just
was
had
awesome.
a lot to say.
No, I'm saying, but on my
Whatever.
end, it was
Wes,
like,
did you hear that?
yeah.
Art said it was a terrible podcast because of you.
Because of the editing, I definitely said because of the editing on my end. It was great. It was great material.
Well, you did a good job because I enjoyed listening to it.
Okay,
Again,
good.
mostly because Wes shouted me out every 2 minutes. Okay, now I'm on to last week's episode. I still have 8 minutes left. I was cramming and I did not get it done, but I'd just like to say last week you were like, remind me to pass out medals. You
got
did
it
it
done.
like 6 days later, but it happened. I'm just following up. It happened
I
like
got it done yesterday.
Yup, Thursday. Okay, Mr. Ferry, you said no.
Put it in the table, yeah.
You said last week, quote, that you would quit hitting the table. And this week, you've hit the table 16 times.
How does this make you feel? No, this is just I have a question for you. You said solo ensemble is one of your top 3 musical days of the year, and it sounded like you had those 3 picked out, and I want to know what they are.
Fall choir concert.
Fall choir concert. Why?
Why?
Yeah. Because it's all choir.
'Cause
You
it's all
don't have
choir.
to deal with the band kids.
Because it's all choir.
Band people.
Because it's all
Me.
choir. It's just, this is
Yeah.
what we've done for the first 2 months, and so it's all choir. And then probably organizational would be next. Pop solo mode surprisingly used to be my least favorite day of the year, and it's like quickly becoming one of my favorite because we've turned it into a celebration as opposed to, 8,000 groups singing and playing pop music. Like we have our 3 or 4 songs that we do, and then we celebrate Tri-M, we celebrate our seniors, and we celebrate their accomplishments over the years. So I think, yeah, it's becoming, but my top 3 are probably solo and ensemble, fall choir concert, organizational contest.
Awesome.
And surprisingly, like Madrigal Dinner's not there.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like a season. It's a process.
Yeah.
But like if I had to pick specific days, those are
Okay.
the 3.
Yeah, those are good days. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to know all the 3. Does anyone else want to share their top 3?
Concerts of the year,
Bye.
Musical days of the year.
musical days of the year.
Day after solo ensemble. Day after musical's done.
Wow.
Spoken like a
This
true
is a
first-year teacher.
23-year-old
Yeah.
that has not done anything yet. That is
Thanks.
is a 23-year-old that has not done anything yet.
Spoken like
That is like, oh, the day after is
Yep.
so great.
spoken like a true first-year teacher.
The day of is awesome.
No,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Like the accomplishment of our kids is amazing.
It's definitely the end results. I mean, I will say, like, I think I didn't like Solo Ensemble Day because I felt like, oh my gosh, like, because it's like for me, the weight of, oh my gosh, so much could go wrong if we didn't put something in a room, or like no one's able to communicate that they need something. But like, it really is.
What?
No, that would annoy the heck out of everybody. When
already doing walking,
when text messages are way better.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't hear, Chloe, 20
Shut
feet
up.
away, was like, we need walkie-talkies for someone on
We need a walkie-talkie for her to be able to hear on the pod, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Good one, D. Got him. Yeah, no, Solo Ensemble I think is actually becoming like one of my top days. Like the day of. Like, it's nerve-wracking for me personally because I feel like, did I prepare them enough and all that? We've talked about that before. But just, Solo Ensemble actually is a really good time. Org is always a good time too. Like, at that point of the year, you're like, we're trying to go for the top. We're trying to go for first place. We're trying to go for the state champs and all that stuff. But I think it's just like, win or lose, like, we're having a good day out of the way. So,
I'll bet I can guess two of your favorite.
Ooh, let's hear it.
All-district band.
yes, absolutely.
Your first, 5th, 6th grade.
Yep. There's one more. You could probably get
I
it.
would guess it's either high school org or high school solo ensemble.
No.
It's band sign-up night.
Oh.
That's a good night,
Yeah.
but no. I mean, I love Oregon Solo
Right.
Ensemble too, but there's something earlier in the year.
Christmas concert?
Our big project, our culmination of our big project. WRU competition.
The marching.
Our final, our
Oh,
big
marching band. Sure.
competition.
Marching
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, no,
I need to edit mine. The Morton band marching band competition. One of my favorite days. Just throwing that out there.
The class champs.
I mean that championship trophy is at my house on my mantle,
Yes.
but whatever.
That's awesome.
That was a great assistant band director we had that day.
Absolutely. Won us the day.
All right,
All right, we're
next.
going through them.
I only had one more, and you kind of rectified it later in the podcast, but I was just like listening and I was bamboozled because you're talking about solo and ensembles over. So Art says like next big thing is org, and then Kevin's like hold on. So I'm like obviously Kevin's talking about the musical, and then you start talking about Mark Hayes,
Yeah, no,
and I'm like
I know.
it is. We just finished pre-tech of the musical. No one's gonna talk about the musical. But then later on, Mr. Ferry, you brought it up, so I was happy. So I just thought it was funny because
For his calendar.
listening to it today, which is opening night, we just finished Tech Week. I'm like, obviously they're going to talk about the musical next, and nope. So that was just funny. I also didn't think you let Chloe talk enough. I got all the way from Little York to Monmouth before Chloe finally said something on the podcast that had her name in the title, but it's okay.
I tried.
You did. I know.
I tried.
You did a great job.
I tried. I'm like, hey, are we going to talk about Chloe at all? And he's like, oh, I got 10 more things to talk about with Solo Ensemble. And then he kept talking, and he was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, Chloe, talk. And then
Okay, I'm a second thought. It's alright.
We're student teachers. And there's one more thing. This isn't Lisa's list, but there's someone else we need to introduce to the podcast.
Veronica's already
Is it
gone.
Mr. Sober or
Veronica's already gone.
Yeah.
Yes, we should have introduced Veronica. There's someone else the podcast doesn't know about.
Baby Kevin.
Oh!
Baby Kevin.
Baby Kevin.
Lil Kevin?
Baby Kevin.
oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
everyone. Guess what? Lisa's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yay!
She's with child.
Child.
With Lil Kevin.
Baby Kevin
With
or
Lil Kevin.
Kevina, we don't know.
Kevin that.
You know
Kevin
what?
Marie.
You're going to give me this one. There's not a chance in hell you're naming that kid Kevin.
Kevin if it's a boy,
You
Kevin
know-
Marie if it's a girl.
What'd you
I
say?
said Kevin if it's a boy, Kevin Marie if it's a girl.
I've had worse name suggestions. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Eurydice.
Was it Mary Margaret? All the Margarets?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Oh, gosh.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna add another podcast member pretty soon to the family.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I haven't been on since January, so time to.
Crazy.
Yeah, let's see. What's next Friday? Next Friday is the 28th. Yeah, well, I can podcast next week.
Okay.
And then then all heck breaks loose.
Yep.
Next Friday is World Piano Day because it's the 88th day of the year.
Wow.
That's what next Friday is.
Well, we'll have to have Al play something.
Yeah. The Entertainer.
Al special.
Na 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 na. No. No. You don't like the Entertainer?
Spinning song? Better?
Yeah, duh!
Oh. No Fear Release either.
That's
That's not your release.
also
That's
not.
Candy.
Wow,
I
you
know, I know,
just-
but I'm trying to name all like the piano song people.
you're stupid.
Ooh, I actually played. So y'all, any of you know Anna Lapwood? Anna Lapwood, that ain't stuff familiar?
Shout out.
Shout out Anna Lapwood from the UK. You have no idea that I'm talking about you, but I showed off your organ skills today. She's the chick that went viral.
Yeah.
I
was right.
Yeah, she's the one that chick.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
What'd you say? What'd you call her?
Organist.
No, you called her a chick.
She said this chick.
This woman, this lady, this person. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Madeline
yeah.
Wood's gonna kill you.
My apologies. This music professional who Anna Lapwood, she went like viral online because she's an organist, but I can't remember which video it was. But she was showing off like organ skills and stuff, and since then she's like been introduced and as part of like, all these massive organ projects, like playing like Camille Saint-Saëns like organ symphony, which is huge. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But also like she's really good at
Huge.
at playing like movies and stuff. So like Interstellar is like, I think actually it was Interstellar. I think that made her famous. And so I played like that cornfield chase. I don't know, like it's like the one that everyone knows. I've never seen Interstellar, but it's the one song everyone knows from it.
Yeah.
So I showed the kids like the organ that she was playing on because she was in the Royal Albert Hall, and then I did one of my favorites, Davy Jones, from Pirates of the Caribbean. That's also one of my favorite organ songs. But anyway, like I was telling them like, okay, imagine a piano, but you have like 5 levels of it on top of like the feet also, and they're like, wait. Feet. I'm like, yeah, there's like pedals underneath her that she has to play too. So it was a pretty cool learning moment in piano class today.
That's awesome. It was, you were rocking, like it
That was a
was
great
shaking
story.
our walls.
Oh, really?
It was a great
Good.
story.
Well,
should
and
tell
Chloe
it
said,
again.
what are they doing
Yeah.
there? And I
Can
was
you-
like, I bet it's the TikTok girl.
Can you tell
So,
that?
boom.
Can you tell that story again?
You know,
It was
David
so
and I-
funny the
When
first
I post,
time.
David
when
and I
post the
wanna hear
podcast,
that.
I'll tell you what minute to go to. It's going to be about minute 34.
Okay, so anyway, one more. Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, we got time.
Lisa, it's your podcast. I just want to ask.
permission granted.
Okay. Anybody that's out there that's local and you need something to do next Saturday night, March 29th at 7 p.m.?
6.
Well, it opens at 6,
Oh,
but I
okay.
think trivia's at 7.
Okay,
Or is
sorry.
it 5
I'm
and
looking.
6?
Doors open at 5, trivia begins
Oh,
at
okay.
6.
I need to tell my team differently. Because all other teams, all other trivia nights I've been to is like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Anyway, we are Performing Arts Boosters are hosting a trivia night, and the funds from this trivia night help fund our scholarship dollars for our students that are continuing in music. And what our boosters are so wonderful about, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but they give every dime away that's made. They may give it all in one scholarship, they may give it in 2, they may give it in 3, but any deserving kid, they will give the scholarship to. And it's a wonderful cause. We're doors open at 5. There is a cash bar. Is there food there, or do we
No,
have
bring your
no
own
food?
snacks.
Bring your own snacks. But again, all the proceeds go there. It's at the Monmouth Country Club in Monmouth, Illinois.
Shout out.
Yeah, absolute shout out, Monmouth Country Club. But you can just
Sponsor us.
put in, put in the Monmouth Country Club in your Google MapQuest
Atlas, and
Hey, I mean, all those people in Turkey.
but if you're
Find a way
interested,
to
if
get
you
here.
if you want to put a team together, it's $120. Basically $12 a person. You have teams of 10, 8 to 10. It's music trivia. Shout out Mel and Julie Agar.
Shout out.
They are doing the questions, and this is the third annual Performing Arts Boosters Trivia Night. And if you're interested, either reach out to Mrs. Fornoff, Mr. Martinez, or myself, or you can email us at
Wait, are you wanting theirs or the podcast? Oh, I screwed that up.
That's okay. No,
Why are you adding
no.
a middleman?
No. Here's the thing. He was setting me up for that email, and I was about to say it, but like, oh wait, no, I think he means the actual email. So we were on the same page. I was with you.
Try that again. I won't mess it up, and Art knows what to do.
You can
now.
email dflower@mrhs.
what was that? What's the first letter of that?
D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
D. All right. Anyway, but you can email us at musicinthemakingpod@gmail.com. We had a great time talking today, guys.
Are you going to check that email before this trivia
I
night?
check. I will check it.
Okay.
I will be checking.
Just making sure.
You're gonna like get one person's shirt all hairy, and
Well, it shouldn't be such a good pillow.
It's been a long
and
week.
you've been like just messing with your hair the entire
Been a
time.
long day.
Yep.
I mean, that's from last year, year before. What is that from?
I don't recognize
Been a
it.
long day.
It's been,
Is that curtains? Is that
how to succeed in business?
Yeah, that's before
How
me.
to succeed?
Haven't done that one.
That
That's
was at least
fun
6 days.
musical.
6 years.
It's a little
We did it.
outdated though.
We did it a
little outdated.
Yeah.
If you know why, you know why. If you know, you know.
As the kids say, it doesn't age well.
Yes.
It's still really good. The
No,
music's
they,
really
no, they
good.
actually say, "Wow, that's such a boomer musical."
So anyway,
so all right,
hey,
let's go musical. And
yeah,
have a good
and I
time.
got to get to track practice. I need a ride. Can somebody give me a ride to track
I can give
practice?
you a ride.
All right, D's
There we go,
giving me
D,
a ride.
here we go.
Yeah,
And-
man.
all right, here we go.
D.
Wrap it up. Ready and
Girl bye. Or if you're Chloe, it's girl bye.